Okay. Let's talk about Captain America real quick.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. We'll come back to the nice talk. But what's your thoughts on Captain America? Quick thoughts.
I think it was a good movie. I think it was better than what other people tried to say it was. I think America is in this swell of anything black we hate. For real, like they made it seem like this movie was terrible, and I was like, it was a regular Marvel movie.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it just didn't have any like super duper powers other than what the president became. I don't want to spoil her.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a decent Marvel movie. It was better than most of the Thors.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that big a deal. Like I didn't really. It was good. It's good to see that they finally gave the mantle to who it should have went to. Because if when Batman were to die, we would make Robin Batman. Like
right.
The thing is, Batman never died, so Robin became something else. But if Batman were to Steve Rogers died, he's gone. So why would you give it to a goofy, Aryan-chinned weirdo? Like
that would be weird.
You know what I'm saying? It should either have gone to him or should have went to Bucky. That's the only two people that should have been. It shouldn't have been whoever this weird guy was.
Yeah.
That's the only two people. And he was already the Winter Soldier, so you don't need to be the Winter Soldier Captain America. Like that's too many. What are you gonna be, Randy Macho Man Savage? You got too many names.
Yeah, too comic booky.
Yeah, so it should have been him.
Yeah, I thought it was a decent movie. I thought the character of Sam Wilson was made perfectly. They got the spirit, because I'm all about like doing what's right as opposed to doing what people say is right but is actually wrong at the same time. So I thought that was great, but I think with the elements that they have, like I like the elements. I like the fact that they had because it's pretty much like a Hulk sequel where they had like the leader, they had Red Hulk. They got Ross back in the action in the MCU doing something, but it was pretty much like a Winter Soldier rehash, which is like, you had good elements. I think if they had like a different situation to lead up to the Red Hulk, then it'd be like, okay, this is a really good movie. But it was kind of like a snooze fest because it's like, okay, well, it's mind control. Clearly, he's being framed. Clearly, he's gonna figure out what's gonna happen and get him out of jail and get yelled at by the general, which really pissed me off because I was like, son, who you calling son? Although if I wrote the script, I would have said, boy, get out of my office, boy. I'm like,
He would have rocked him with boy.
It's Captain America.
You can let son go, but boy, I'm gonna rock. And I'm mad he don't have the super serum.
I'm fine with that.
I'm like, you're not gonna win fights.
Well, it makes it it kind of switches it up. Although the action isn't as like intense.
That's why.
Yeah, it's not intense like with the Captain America movies, because like Captain America be throwing his shield, and I'm like, oh no, this guy has to be dead. He has to be dead, bro. Hell no. Well, this one is like light tap.
Yeah, he's unconscious. He'll be alright.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He'll be alright.
But in general, yeah, I think it's just average. I think the main issue is like people like it when you earn certain mantles, because with Steve Rogers, like we saw him from the first Avenger, we saw him, he's a scrawny kid, and he had to work his way to become what we like, which is Captain America. With Sam, it's like I can barely remember like him being in MCU in general.
What?
Like he was in Winter Soldier, right? So he was cool in Winter Soldier.
He was in the Captain Americas.
Civil War, barely.
No, he was in all the Captain America movies.
All of them? Not
yes.
the first one.
Yes, he was.
Not the first one. He was in the second one.
He was at the end, and the first. Yes, he was. The first one he was in. All right, we're gonna look that up.
We'll look it up.
I believe he was in all of them. He's been there the whole time.
Yeah, he barely does anything. He doesn't have like a story arc.
You can't. That's two totally different things. You can't say he
that's
wasn't there and then he didn't have a story. Because you know who also didn't have a story arc?
Go ahead.
War Machine. He was awesome.
And he's trash. You can't tell me War Machine's not trash.
War Machine's fire, bro. You're wilding.
Not this one.
War Machine's fire.
This one? In the MCU?
There's how many War Machines are there?
2.
Where's the other War Machine?
He was light skinned, then he turned dark skinned.
You stupid. They the same character. They just different.
Bro, he's just a dude who stole a suit.
He didn't steal the suit. He was given the suit.
He stole it
He
first.
Steal it.
Then he was given the suit.
Man, I'm not going to blame another black man for stealing. I'm not going to do that.
That pissed me off though. You stole the suit. Talk about you don't deserve it.
He's like, he needs
I built it.
Hey, nah, but I don't mean you deserve it. You don't. The person who built the guy who built Cold Fusion, he didn't deserve it. The guy
I
who
deserve the
built the
credit.
atomic bomb, he didn't deserve it.
He deserved the credit.
He never said I was gonna steal your credit. He said you don't deserve the suit.
My suit, bro.
Give him my super suit. I'm so weird.
But yeah, he's like barely in the MCU, so it's like, you know, I don't feel like he deserves
Bro,
it.
he's
yet.
had a whole.
I think-
They had Falcon in the Winter Soldier series.
It's kinda,
It was a whole series.
It was cool. I feel like they needed like one more movie or like one more like situation for him to be in to be like, okay, this is why he deserved the mantle. But like I said, the character is like established. The character is like there. Like it makes sense. It's just I feel like he just hasn't been appearing enough. So like I said, Captain America's been in his movies. So that's 3 movies. He's been in, let me see, 2, 3, 4 Avengers movies. I think I have a cameo or something else. I don't know. But that's 7 movies we've seen Cap at least. With Falcon, he's been in like what, Winter Soldier,
I think he was in all of the. He was in all of the movies.
Civil War,
He was in all of the Captain America movies.
Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Yeah.
So you're telling me you would rather the white guy who had no screen time being Captain America?
If it was temporary, I feel like if it was like
That
a
makes
temporary thing
no
to be like,
sense.
okay, Steve gave it to me, but or like not gave it to him, but like I feel like if it was a situation where it's like, I'm gonna give it to both of you guys, I guess, or something like that, and then you I guess, however the situation goes, like it's decided that okay, Winter Soldier might have the super soldier serum, but he's not really the character to have the mantle. It should be Sam, kind of thing.
Where's my super? I don't know why that's in my head right now. It's in my head right now. I'm sorry.
That's a classic thing.
Where's my super suit? That's so stupid.
My evening's in danger. The city's in danger.
Yeah, that's so funny. I'm sorry. I got that episode of what you call it, Wilding Out in my head. When he said that, he's like, you wake up every morning like, where's my super suit? That shit was so stupid. But nah, man, I liked it. I really did. I thought it was better than I thought it would be.
Okay.
And it's a real good movie to kick off 5. And
Phase 5, okay.
Yeah, Phase 5, and it's really good to see the future. Like we see the future Captain America, we see the future Black Widow, we see the future Falcon, we see the future Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like that's already 4.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna change it. He's too old.
Harrison Ford ain't going nowhere, bro.
He's kind of old though.
Harrison Ford is in one of my favorite sitcoms right now, playing an old ass grumpy guy, because that's what he plays now.
Yeah,
but he ain't dying. You know who's gonna die before him? George R.R. Martin, who I hate. I hate you, George R.R. Martin. Finish the damn books.
I know, right? What's taking so long, man?
Bro, he's too busy writing new stuff and making new stuff for HBO to be a billionaire. That's all he's doing. Finish the books, bro.
Bruh.
There's 2 to 3 more books. Finish the books. Good Lord.
At least give us a synopsis.
So, bro, I would take that. I would take that. Tell me what really happened, because it wasn't that Game of Thrones garbage that was on the television.
I agree.
Tell me what happened. I hate him. The only reason I hate him less is because Joe Abercrombie and Brandon Sanderson exist. Okay. That's the only reason I hate him less. Because other people were taking up the mantle and went way past you. You and your little dragons, I don't care nothing about you. I hope you all fall into that. Nah, if you write a book, I'll be right back on your ass. But that's not the point. The fact that you're not gonna write it makes me hate you. That's all it is. I hate your guts.
His words, not mine.
You feel me? Hate your guts. Unless you write another book.
But yeah, so why do you think this movie is getting so much hate? Because I'm seeing the. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, because of DEI. White Republicans have convinced America that DEI is about black people.
Okay.
And because they're convinced them, anything that looks too black, they just jump on it. Think about it. It's been the same characters in Captain America since the beginning. The only one missing is Sam. Okay. I mean, the only one missing is Steve. Okay. But now Steve died and got old and moved on. Now we hate it because the black guy in charge? Get out of here, bro. It's the same crap. They just want to hate. They just have to hate. They hate black people. They don't want to admit that they hate black people because they want to seem benevolent, but they're not. They just hate. They've always been hate. They've always been. That's always who they've been.
Okay.
Why do people think they're not? They used to eat black people. I'm not joking.
I do look like a snack, but yeah, I got you.
I'm talking about. You remember Nat Turner?
Okay.
They chewed and ate him. They used to chew and eat slaves. They take their teeth and make their own teeth. They used to kill their babies and cut the babies out.
Yeah.
That's what they did. They're evil.
I mean, Haitians eat other Asians.
No, sir, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
But I want to say maybe that. I want to say it's a combination of maybe that, a combination of what I already said, which is we don't feel like he earned the mantle, and also,
Who else could have earned it?
I feel like it's too soon.
So just get rid of it? No more Captain America?
I feel like one more movie would have been enough to like say he deserved the mantle. That's my thing.
So what, he should have just stayed Falcon?
Yeah.
You don't want to see a Falcon movie, sir.
I don't want to see a Falcon movie.
Exactly. So stop it. Stop your nonsense. You're not watching a Falcon
another
movie.
Falcon show.
People
Like
barely
Falcon.
wanted to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I can't sit through that, bro.
Okay, so it already had a Falcon show. You had a Falcon show. Now he upgraded. It's just same with Loki.
It's
Loki's TV show was fire.
Oh yeah, it's fire, definitely.
Same shit.
At the same time, like it's like what you see when it comes to all the other Marvel movies, where like it's kind of like they're invalidating that other character and their legacy. Because when you see with like for example the Hulk show or the Thor movie, like they'll just throw in a female version of that character, and they'd be like, oh, she's better. She didn't go through the struggle. She didn't go through no training, nothing. So she's just better. She's smarter. She does it, you know. She maneuvers a lot. I don't even know how to say it.
No, I agree with.
Right. So I think that's the main issue. But
there was no movie. She was in none. She was a weak-willed human.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, now she's Thor. She's just as smart. No.
That's what I'm saying.
You shouldn't even know how to use the Mjolnir as good.
Exactly.
And then the baby pops up, and now it's my Mjolnir. That makes sense. That's the reason to be upset. Sam been in the movies. He been in the movies.
Not enough.
We're gonna look at get
for
your
me,
phone.
For me,
look up how many Marvel movies has Sam been in. Look it up, bro. I promise you, he's been in more than 3 movies. He's been there since the beginning. He was there from the beginning. Let me think. Yeah, because I remember he was. Oh, what was the first one he was in?
Winter Soldier.
He was in Winter Soldier.
Civil War.
Okay.
Infinity War.
Okay.
What else? I guess you could say Endgame, but at the end.
No, he was in Endgame. I don't want to hear that.
At the end.
He was in it.
It was like a cameo. Bro.
I don't want to care. I don't care. He was in it.
That's about it. that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it doesn't feel like he's earned it. And then of course he had his show.
Mind you, if you had a show, you earned it, bro. I'm sorry. You had a show because the Winter Soldier, he had a part of a movie.
Oh, he was in Ant-Man. Okay, I forgot about that one.
He's been there, bro. Keep going. He's in there more.
9? Ain't no way, boy.
I told you he's been in a bunch. You ain't want to listen.
Boy.
You ain't want to listen. I told you.
Oh, it's the same thing I said. So Winter Soldier, Ant-Man, Civil War, decent. Infinity War, barely, but decent.
Such a
Endgame, not even. He was at the end. With Falcon, Winter Soldier, of course, and then Brave New World, which is his movie. That's not enough, bro.
What, bro? You just named off like 8, 9 things, and it's not enough. It'll never be enough for you then. It'll never be enough.
That's like you have a Superman movie, and then they change him black.
No, that's like if you have a Superman movie, and then he gets like Superboy, who's black, and then Superboy's in a couple movies with him, and then Superboy has a TV show, and then Superman dies, and they go, "Hey, you graduated." That's what it's like.
It has like a cameo, yeah. It
Bro,
was like cameo. That's my main issue.
He was not cameos in any of the Avengers. He was in the Avengers. He was an Avenger. He is an Avenger.
So what was his story arc? That's the issue.
What are you talking about? He was Captain America's friend.
Sidekick.
No, Captain America's buddy.
I'm joking.
And then, not his sidekick, Captain America's buddy.
Right.
And then had a problem. That's who he was in the first movie. He was Captain America's buddy.
Right.
Then he was Captain America's buddy, who is now in conflict with Captain America's original buddy. And that was a conflict.
Okay.
Then Thanos. And they both fought against Thanos. Then Captain America's gone, so now it's his buddy and the old buddy. They have to make a whole new buddy group. And then they have a series. That's a lot. That ain't no one cameo shot. No. That's a lot. He was in whole movies. Whole movies, beginning to end. Whole movies.
So basically, the story is, I'm gonna help out Captain America. I'm gonna help out Captain America again. I'm gonna help out Captain America again.
No, then I'm gonna prove that I'm Captain America's sidekick.
Then I'm gonna
as you
prove-
said, by beating the other one. And then now I stand on my own and I ride for Captain America while he's dying. I ride for him when he gets old, and then I get the mantle passed to me because I've been there this whole time. I've been there and stood tall and fought with him with no super serum.
I don't know, man.
Y'all just want to hate.
We'll see what happens. Because like I said, I like the character, but
Yeah, character's
I'm not
fine.
convinced yet. But maybe the next movie will be like, okay, yeah, this is it. This is what he does. This is what he's about, and this is why he deserves it. So
You know what y'all
we'll
problem
see how
is?
that goes. Go ahead.
Y'all don't want to let go of anything.
I don't.
That's y'all problem. Y'all
I like
weird.
Steve Rogers, man.
Y'all weird. He
But
died.
He just got old. I think
Same thing. He's gone.
He
He
just
can't
retired.
be Steve Rogers. Right? He was alive when the Nazi was alive. Like he was an
Right.
adult.
I mean, old.
He old. Billy is old. He ain't supposed to be around. Come on, son. Scarlett Johansson, she's not gonna look like that forever. She's gonna die. She's gotta go home. She got other stuff to do.
Okay.
Thor, he gonna get old and fat. He ain't gonna be fine forever to these chicks. He gotta go do stuff. So other people gotta come up.
Alright, that's
Other
fair.
people gotta take. I would have rather them given it to Valkyrie, to be honest, than the white girl. No respect to the white girl, but I think Valkyrie was a badass Thor. She would have been a badass Thor.
I would have preferred that. Yeah.
I would have
Because
too.
we've seen her.
Yeah.
We've seen her arc. She
Yes.
had an arc.
I agree.
Yeah, okay.
And she didn't
Alright,
she didn't have as much of an arc as Falcon. But we ain't gonna get into that. She was in like 2 movies. But anyway.
Like 2 movies, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But that's it. Y'all gotta let it go. You can't hold on to that. I gotta hold on to. Groot had to die too, and then we had to get used to Baby Groot. It is what it is, and now we got used to Teen Groot.
Okay.
Gotta let him go. Gamora's no
That's
longer
tough.
Gamora. She had to move on. You gotta let it go. People gotta move on. Life gotta continue.
All right.
You can't hold on to the same thing all the time. Did you
I
not
mean,
plug my
yeah,
phone
you're
back?
making good points. You're making good points, huh?
You didn't plug your phone back there.
Okay, so yeah, that sounds like you get what I'm saying. I think we just need to see more of him to see his story arcs, because I do not like, but we'll see what happens. But I just do not like the fact that they're just replacing the heroes, which is like a slap in the face.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Did you like Black Panther 2?
Yes, but I didn't like Riri.
So would you rather them replace them?
Replace him? No, I like what they did.
So you think what they did worked? Everybody hated it. They were like, why didn't you just make Killmonger Black Panther? That's what they wanted. Because you cannot make
I feel like you can't replace Chadwick Boseman. Nah.
You can't make
do
MCU
that,
fans happy. It's impossible.
You can't do that, man.
It's impossible. You can't make them happy. That's just what it is.
I'm one of them.
Yes, y'all just some miserable people.
Well, I like the movie. I like what they did. I feel like, Killmonger should have gotten the
I would have had
Should've got
Killmonger
the man.
frozen somewhere, and I would make him a whole new. He'd come back and he'd be a whole new. We knocked him out and we changed his brain, and now he thinks he's.
that would have been so good.
I did something.
That'd be like, oh, he died. I gotta do this. I gotta do it for him because he showed me the right way.
Yeah, he made, even though I believe.
And then his
he
sister
was
would been
right.
like, you murderer.
Yes, and then the friction always. Yes, yes,
But
yes.
DEI. They wanted to. They wanted to make a woman look better, which I mean, it's a good decision, but I don't think it's the best decision.
See, and that's a whole other topic I don't want to get into, but
Yeah.
that they're going to make men
Look
hate
weak.
women
Right.
because of how they're pushing it so hard. But
Yeah,
I
too hard.
understand that you have to push it,
Right.
but they're pushing it. When I saw Mad Max, and I was like, you guys made Mad Max a backup in his own movie? Like, God dang. Like, he rode on the front of a vehicle for the majority of the movie. He was just a little punk. And it's like, that's not who Mad Max was. And it's just, but
I guess like a lady was like the
yeah, Charlize Theron was
Okay.
and I'm like, but you know what I hate? Well, the thing I hate the most about life is when people make me agree with people I don't like.
Okay.
And the more I spoke, the more I felt like, oh God, they got me sounding like these misogynistic woman haters who are like, why is there a woman here? Get her out of here. I don't want to sound like them, but it was right. Like, you're pushing them too hard. Like,
All right.
and how about make some girl characters that are just girls?
I agree.
Or women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't
Just take the dope ones that are already in the comics and just
bring them
put
up.
them in the Avengers. Yeah.
Yes.
Stop replacing what we
Yes.
already had. Like, we love that. We're fine moving forward, but don't make it seem like what the people did before is like invalid or like doesn't matter or something like that.
Because
there's a better way of saying it.
There's a crap load of characters in Marvel.
Right.
There's a crap
So
load.
many, bro.
Insane. And
Yeah.
it's like, just do them better.
Exactly.
That's it. Do them
I
better.
don't like, oh, this is Iron Man, but they're black. Or this is Hulk, but he's Chinese.
Bro, and you know what's a great point about? You know what's a great example of that?
Great.
The guy with the rings.
Okay,
Shang, whatever.
Oh,
That movie was awesome, bro.
Perfecto, yeah.
That movie was fire. It had nothing to do with anyone else. That was just
Yeah,
his
yeah,
shit.
exactly,
And,
yeah.
and I was like, I didn't know nothing about this guy, but I watched this shit again. That was fire.
Heck yeah.
That movie was fire, sir. It was one of the better Marvel movies of the last phases.
I agree. Yeah.
Yes,
I agree.
it was awesome. Do more of that.
Agreed.
Do more of that with some black women or some Puerto Rican women or some angry Haitian girls or some weird Indian chick. Like, do that.
That's
I'm
funny.
sure there's some, because there was when these comics were made, there was a whole bunch of racism. So there's a whole bunch of,
Right.
and that's the only way Luke Cage exists. Oh, it's a nigger locked in jail who got superpowers. Oh, it's scary. That's all.
And he gets all the women.
And he gets all. He impregnates the white, lily white.
Hide
But anyway.
hide your wives. Go ahead.
But that's where all the like racist comments, but just take them, make them fly, and make them for the new 2025. Like, do that shit.
I agree.
It makes sense to me.
Okay, so let's cut it short. What would you rate it out of 5 or out of 10? We'll do out of 10.
7.
7? I was
Yeah.
going for 7. Maybe
I think it was
6.
7. I was gonna say 6.4, 6.5, but I don't like just the thought of other people going, 6, something like that. It was 7. 6.9. 6.9.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. Because it's not something I'd watch again. There's a lot of parts you can just skip, to be honest.
I wish you would stop.
Skip. Skip to my loop.
Don't
But,
skip.
as a whole, like I like that is a step forward for the MCU because it's like, okay, I see where we're going. We're gonna build the new Avengers, as opposed to like the other movies where it's like, what the freak are we looking at this person for? You got a deaf chick, you got a blind dude who's fighting, and you got a deaf chick who's fighting. Like, come on, son, we don't need any more of
Who's
this.
the deaf shit?
I forgot her name. It's a show. I didn't watch it, but at least with this movie, it's a step forward, and it also shows like, okay, this character is a solid person to be the new Captain America and to be the new leader of the new Avengers when we actually get it. So,
You know what I think they're gonna do?
what's up?
They're gonna make the new Avengers fight the old Avengers. They're just gonna bring the dead ass. I think they're gonna bring the old Avengers one by one back as villains.
You saw the post-credit scene?
No.
Okay, I'm thinking the same thing, but yeah.
I didn't even see the. Oh, I didn't even see that. I just came with. I love when I come with the fly stuff.
Mandalita.
Who was it? Who was in the post credit scene?
It's the leader. He's talking about you might have prepared for me, but you're not ready for the others.
The brain guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, you got to prepare for the others. So right now they have Doctor Doom. He's being played by Robert Downey. So
and then they got Steve
that might be the
Rogers.
same thing, yeah.
Steve Rogers is gonna be the Nazi
or
captain
something
or whatever.
like that, yeah,
And then
Hydra.
I think they bring Black Widow could come back as like
Yeah.
the evil whatever the hell. I think it's just gonna be evil versions, and then Thor comes back as like Loki got the Thor power somehow, and just evil versions of the old Avengers, and the
I
new
can see
Avengers
that,
gotta fight
yeah.
them. That'd be crazy.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is they're gonna do like Battle World or Battle Planet, whatever they
They're
call
gonna do
it.
Battle Planet like the Hulk.
No, Battle World where like different heroes and villains from different universes come on one planet and they all fight to become like one universe. It's like
Is that a
a
Jet
way
Li
of like
movie?
resetting. Probably.
The one? I remember that movie. I am nobody's bitch. You are my bitch.
That's
You ever
great.
saw that?
Nah.
You never seen the one?
Nah.
Oh, bro, you gotta see the one. But all right, let's go. I'll tell you about the one later.
Okay.
The one was fire.
Alright guys, let us know what you think in the comments and let us know if what do you think the issue is with this movie? Do you think it's because of him not being ready or do you just not like the movie in general?
Racism.
Peace. Alright. I feel like it was solid.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm just gonna post it like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta cut it up first. You gotta take out.
Yeah, I'll cut it up, but yeah, I'm just gonna like